Jeff Blankman talking here tonight with Nolan Smith from the Audubon Wheelers as he wins the 110 hurdles here at the district meet down in Audubon, also part of the Shuttle Hurdle that brought home a championship tonight. So heading back to state in at least 2 events. And I tell you what, Nolan's got to feel really good considering you've only been running here for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, man, that felt so good. That shuttle, we ran it Monday and went 101, and that's when I first kind of realized, I was back. I went back into 14s, which was what I needed to do to get that team there. And then Jack and Skylar were running well, and then we just knew we were going to have tough competition with Cam tonight. They're running really well. And so, when we got that, I was so relieved, so excited to get them back, knowing I was the missing link to that piece, kind of the missing piece of that puzzle that we had to plug back in, not knowing if I was going to make it back or not. To get back in and win it tonight, that felt so good.
How tough of a season was this to have to sit on the sidelines all year, watching those guys still competing very, very well and knowing that if you could get healthy, you guys had a chance to defend that championship?
Yeah, no, that was a really tough part. Watching them run 103s, 104 in the shuttle was definitely tough, knowing I was 2 or 3 seconds faster. We could bring that time way down. We could be in contention, top 8 as I see it. And then watching Skylar have success in the highs was awesome. He's getting to kind of be the front runner at some of these meets and compete really well. But seeing those times I was winning those meets, I knew I was second or so faster than that. So watching that was definitely tough for sure.
How close are you to being 100% healthy right now?
I'd probably say 70, 75%. I went to the doctor Monday and he said there's still probably 4 or 5 weeks of healing left to do. So right now we're just kind of bandaging up and healing or wrapping it up as much as we can. It's time to go. We had to say screw it, it's time to go at some point. And so we're running not 100% healthy, but we're healthy enough to run, and that's what I want to do. I wasn't going to sit out all season and not even try it.
Let's start with that shuttle hurdle tonight. You led things off, got the group off to a really good start. Kind of what was the thought process of that race tonight for you and for the guys?
We know Jack and Skylar maybe aren't the strongest, so we want to give them the wind at their back so that way they're at their fastest, because I'm going to 3-step into the wind no matter what. And we were just trying to get a lead for Ethan when he ran third into the wind. So Skylar ran second, me and him 1-2. I think we got out to a pretty good lead. Ethan knew he was going to have a race, and he just had to build on that lead or maintain a lead, not give it up was his main goal. And then when we gave it to Jack, Jack's going to fly. He's so smooth over the hurdle and so quick in between that we wanted to put him at the end, that if he needed to run somebody down, he could. But thankfully, me and Skylar ran well enough. Ethan held that lead for us good, and Jack brought her home.
I tell you what, it got tight there at the end, and Jackson able to hold him off. Take us through that last couple of hurdles as you were watching it. What was going through your mind?
Yeah, I was watching from the far end, and we know Jack's pretty quick. Not a lot of guys can run with Jack probably when he's at his best. So, when we gave it to Jack, he was probably a step ahead, and watching that kid, he's got a big, long kid and big, long stride. So watching them battle every hurdle, I could see it was really close. And then right towards the end, I saw Jack kind of creeping ahead. And then that kid, I think, hit one of the last 2 hurdles. And then I knew Jack was ahead at that point. So that was a little nerve-wracking from that. And, I honestly thought he would run away with it. But like I said, Cam's running really well right now.
What's the goal down at state? I talked with you guys and coach tonight. There's a chance that maybe Tyler, part of last year's team, could be back maybe for state. So what's kind of the outlook for you guys?
Right now we're just we're working on Ethan or Joel, whoever's going to be plugged in there right now. We're playing Tyler day by day, seeing how he's coming. With that time tonight, we're probably going to be top 10 for sure. We're hoping top 8, and if we can squeak into the finals, maybe I think that's our goal, is get back to the finals. But we just want to run really well down at state. It's going to be a big experience for anybody, either Ethan or Joel, whoever gets to run. But if Tyler gets to come back, great, and we'll see what happens, I guess. Right now, we don't know.
Get a chance to defend your championship in the 110s as well.
Yeah.
What did that mean for you to be able to qualify here tonight, having such a short time to really get ready for this?
That was so big, as I didn't want to go all year without giving it a chance. I ran the shuttle or one before. It was really tough sitting out, like I said, watching Skylar have success and watching the times not be extremely stellar around our area, knowing I could run well. It's going to be tough when we get down. There's a lot of good kids running sub 15, and we're going to have to go there if we want to defend. But I just want to make finals again. That's the big thing. I want 2 more runs at it to give it everything I got, to heal as much as I can and be as good as I can be ready to go.
How'd you feel tonight? Do you feel like you ran a good race?
Yeah, I think it takes me almost one race to get my knee warmed up. It gets kind of tight when it doesn't run, so the shuttle's almost like a good warm-up for the highs, in my opinion. So to have that, I kind of stayed loose after the shuttle. I was up, moving around, running around. So I felt pretty good. It's just I lack a little power coming out of the blocks and really pushing off that on the start. So that's my weakest area. So that means I got to be extremely flawless and as quick as I can through the grunt of the race and through the finish, but that starts what's kind of hindering me right now.
Where did you feel like you took command tonight?
About hurdle 2 or 3. Like I said, that start when I'm first trying to get up to speed takes me a little longer than I'd like to. So, you know, once I get over the first one, kind of get in rhythm, the second one really sets you in a groove if you don't hit any. And after that, you know, I was just flying, chasing, just trying to go as fast as I can, knowing I'm not going to be where I want to be for times, but just going as fast as I can to just try to qualify.
Well, I tell you what, congratulations on getting back down to state in 2 events. Can't wait to see you run down there.
Thank you.